Another FCAC matchup. Here it is the 4-0 Staples Wreckers versus the 3-0 Stamford Black Knights. Here we are at Stamford Bridge, not the one in London, the one in Stamford, Connecticut. And we're seeing a great matchup here, two undefeated teams. Staples coming off a big win versus Norwalk, and the Black Knights coming off of a 1-0 win against Darien. This is also the first home game for Stamford. And I'm going to pass it over. I am Jackson Talbot. I'm going to pass it over to my co-commentator, Ludovic Jaden Polini IV, with some pre-match analysis.
Hello, everybody. Unfortunately, we have to report that we have a bit of a handicap today. We're back to the single mics. So, unfortunately, we'll not give you everything you guys would want in terms of commentary quality, but we will try our hardest. You know, we made the trek down to Stanford, so you know we're giving our best for you. So, Staples saw like a super positive performance against Norwalk, 6-0 win against Norwalk, which was anticipated to be a bit closer than it really was. Staples demonstrated a really good press, and it was just a great performance defensively and offensively, with 6 goals being put in the back of Norwalk's net. Today, though, Staples will face some adversity. This is the best team they've faced so far this season, and the absence of Spencer Edwards St. James Girling, who is sick and left fourth period. Hope you're watching right now, Spencer.
Yep, so Dylan Shackelford, as the ball's kicked, who usually plays at right back, is going to move over to center back, and Zayler is going to start at right back in this position.
Oh.
Here's a quick ball played through over the top. Duque coming off a 2-goal game.
Nope.
It's going to go away here.
To the Black Duck Employee of the Month.
Black Duck's finest. We're also going to see Lucas Alarcon getting another well-deserved start today.
Can't get enough of the kid.
Might need a little trim. Stamford here at the ball for a 1-0 win away at Darien, who the Wreckers will also play on Saturday.
And hopefully for that Darien game, we will be back with our full setups. Here we see game starting pretty slowly. Wreckers trying to find that control, which they need. So far in this game is Emmett Zayler. Absolutely bullets that throw.
Today's weather is very cloudy with about 2% chance of rain as Drew heads it out. So, Ludo, what do you need to expect from Shackelford playing out of position, where he did play last year, but has been playing fullback for the past year or so? What does he need to do today?
We've seen from Staples so far that the center back position is one that requires a certain amount of composure to deal with small amounts of press, which Spencer Edwards St. James Growing and Adriano Carpi have demonstrated super fantastically this season. Now, Shackelford, well, sorry to interrupt here.
He tested here. It's right to Demore. He's going to have a good kick with his left foot.
No communication between the midfielders here.
Here's Drew Hill.
So, as I was saying earlier, the center back position at Staples does require a lot of composure. So, from Shackelford today, we're going to need to expect a lot of composure as we see him shield off the defender very well there. So, good start from Shackelford. Oh, no.
Maybe a bit of mistake here from Demore. He's off his line. But they're going to get out safe with dry feet. Here's number 7, Jason Sheehan for the Black Knights, but beautifully won by
who else? Nicholas.
Lucas. You said Nicholas. It's Lucas Alarcon.
I was actually going to say it was a mic error. Lucas Alarcon. Free us. Don't forget to free us.
Don't forget, shout out to his family watching in South America. Shout out Liam's brother.
Oh, shout out Liam's brother. We actually enabled the live chat feature, so if you guys wish to use a live chat, we will be willing to answer some questions during halftime.
Here's Whitaker, so dangerous on this right wing as he crossed it into no one.
There's no fruit.
No veggies. Whitaker again. And I'm seeing a trend that he wears pink boots away and orange at home, despite having 9 pairs. You heard that right, 9. Ludo, have you even seen 9 pairs in your life?
Don't think I've ever seen 9 pairs in my life. You know, I think I've played around 9 years. Haven't even had 9 pairs. Josh, 9 pairs in 1 year? Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable things. Smashing the boot record. Not the golden boot record. The other boot record. There's no scoreboard here, so we might have a bit of misconception of the time. We will try to estimate the time here on this cloudy, fall, muggy day here at Stamford Bridge.
So far, a little bit of a slower start from Staples. Stamford seeming to be super compact so far. Not really letting a lot go, as we saw, Whitaker. Sorry, we have a little correction. Spencer Edward St. James Girling left after second period, not fourth period. So, apologies, Spencer. We're glad that you're watching, and we hope you recover soon for that Darien match. So, once again, we need to see some more positive play from Staples so far. Once again, it's been pretty well contested from both sides so far. Kind of seeming like more of a 50-50 game. We only saw the cross from Whitaker. The only one that didn't bear any fruit. As we see Alarcon picking up the ball.
Pretty evenly matched game here, as we are expecting a good one. Both teams with incredible defenses, both allowing only 1 goal this season apiece. Stamford outscoring their opponents 7-1 through 3 games, and Staples outscoring a good head from Shackelford, Spencer Edwards, St. James Girling style. But Staples with a 13-1 overall score throughout their 4 games against opponents, 12 goal difference.
Here's our Black Duck Employee of the Month, unfortunately losing the ball.
The ball is number 23, Freddie Velis. A through ball here to Sheehan against Hellman.
It is a good touch there.
Stefanazuk, the senior.
You can already tell by the start of this game, both teams playing a bit conservatively, seeming to play a bit tactically, playing every single ball with intent, slowly building up the play. So this should be a fun one to watch.
Yes, and that shows their respect for each other. They both know they're coming against tough opponents here. Here's a cross into the box. Demore's going to have to meet it, and he does, but it's going to fall.
Oh, slipped over it.
Still a chance for Stamford, and it could send right into the street. That might hit a car. Watch out. Oh,
Almost hits it right into the freeway. That car insurance would be expensive. But Demore does get caught out there. Hopefully that does not continue. Demore playing super well for the Wreckers so far this season. We also do need to mention, we would like to acknowledge the great career of Ray Hudson. Yes. The fantastic La Liga commentator. Let's say he had quite the magisterial career.
That ball, by the way, was hit on the Seaview Avenue, if anyone at home was wondering. You'll see a couple balls end up there by the end of the game. But this is the first time all season that a team that is not the Staples Wreckers get the first shot of the game. Concerned, Ludo?
I'm not sure if you might need to fact check that one, but that does sound true. So I'm not concerned. The attack wasn't fantastic. It wasn't really that well built up. Demore had a bit of a shaky clearance, or punched it out. Not in the greatest position, but I wouldn't be necessarily worried. The Wreckers here are looking a little bit stronger than Stamford so far.
Another shout out to Spencer Edward St. James Girling and April Girling watching at home.
April, please do not take my legs off.
Here's Duque. Man of the match in his last performance, earned a prep zone interview. But that's only the second best interview in the. Oh, but here's a good ball played through. This is number 9. This is real odds, but it is good from Emmett Zaylor. He's a short kid with a
big noggin.
Indeed. Still Stamford again looking very threatening here. As Cassini is deflected off of Hill. Stamford are coached by Coach Mike Suma. Staples coached by the mastermind, Liam Witham.
And do not forget, Coach Billy Babayo. Do not be afraid to search up his Instagram.
Here again is Stamford on the wing. He's going to cut inside against Hellman. The Black Duck employee plays good, and here's Duque again, tracking back well. Oh, Gabriel, wow.
Keep it. Gabriel fighting
Right in front of us. Oh!
with a foul.
Oh, and we have a ref.
Referee means no nonsense here.
And I heard a bit of English in that accent.
Might be not Scouse. I think he's from where do we think? Birmingham? No, not Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Maybe North London.
Maybe Stoke. Maybe. Oh, Carpy tried to throw the ball in right in front of us. As you can see, his 0% win rate in the gulag. You want to speak on that?
Yeah, Carpy might be winning his aerial duels. His percentage rate might be 98.3%, 0.5, but that 0% win from the gulag brings all that glory away.
As Whitaker giving away cheaply again. Oh, Drew Hill, very strong here. He's going to play it out wide to Rodriguez, who's also coming off a goal and assist. It's a great move. And he's going to be pulled in his back, and nothing is called. Ref said just play on. Here's Stamford on the counter. Going to try to play a long ball through. It's going to get to number 26, Rory O'Holland.
Black Duck employee closing down so far. And who else?
Then Shabi Alarcon.
Or Sergio. I would put Sergio there if he was a little bit taller.
Yes. He does resemble a bit more of Shabi Alonso.
Shout out Shabi Alonso and shout out Real Madrid.
Shout out Dan Woog, who is here watching. I see Stamford. Oh, it's a mistake from Carpy, and Stamford is through. O'Holland. Right into the boards outside, but Ludo, we don't see those mistakes. Spencer Edwards, St. James Girling on the pitch watching at home.
I think the defensive aspect's going to be a little bit more different this game. I mean, it's a pretty similar back line. Emmett Zaylor not making many starts so far this season, usually getting a half is the trend that we've seen so far, and Shackelford making his debut at center back. So this is very different for the Records. It's something they need to start to get used to. Carpy and Shackelford needing to find their connection with one another.
See here, Brendan Allen picks up a foul. He also picked up a card in the last game. Don't really know why. Josh Allen, his father, was not happy with it. But the Black Knights look to put the ball in the back of the net, as they have looked very threatening. But they do give it away here. So, Ludo, what are your thoughts on the pitch here at Stamford Bridge?
I mean, once again, I understand everyone's conditions and whatnot, but first of all, we're not even at the school. Second of all, New Canaan offers us a commentary gantry. Why haven't Stanford?
I don't know. I also need to mention there's not even a bench. They're sitting on the cold, hard floor turf. Is this accepted?
Mind games, you think?
They don't even have a bench.
Oh.
As Carpy is.
Did touch a hand there.
Ludo thinks there's a handball.
Ref did blow for advantage, or red diff. Whoa. Let me start again. Apologies. Ref did show advantage, but did not blow the whistle when they won the ball shortly after.
That was Chen. Carpy, wow, big boot away. It's going to be a good touch here by number 4, Sergio Gloria. Back to Shen. Shen having a great performance so far with the cut socks in the back against the Black Duck Employee of the Month.
I don't think he's Jude Bellingham. Why is he cutting his socks?
I don't know either. But so Ludo, we're seeing what you're seeing it so far. You see Coach Liam Witham talking to Noah Rossoni. What do you think he's telling him right now?
I think he's telling him, "Hey mate, you're next up." I think he's going to ask Noah to kind of stretch that back line, make more chances for the Wreckers. Kind of once again stretch the whole back line to add more depth and add more outlets to kind of send in, so the Wreckers can see more attacking movement. It's all mainly been in the Wreckers' half for the last, say, 5 minutes.
It has, and this is something you have not seen too often this season, as Stanford seems to have more possession, which is not what Coach Liam Witham really goes for. Ooh. Oh, but here's Drew Hill making a big push forward, carrying the ball, but he's going to be out-muscled here. He's just going to chase after it with that high stamina. Here's Stanford again. Shen. Defended by Duque.
Alarcon on
Alarcon, he has good long balls, and I've given the commentator's curse, but in other games he has shown his worth.
His set pieces are class. You got to give it to him.
You do. Here's Hill. Stanford here again on the left wing, defended by Zaylor. Realaze over to Shen.
Black Duck employee.
Shen's going to try to get it in, but it's Carpy right there. To clear it, it's going to come to Gabe Duque, who's going to strike one. He's still on it right in front of us. Gabe Duque is going to keep it in. Wow, incredibly. And he's going to win a throw-in.
Bonito.
Here's the Black Duck Employee of the Month to throw. Right in front of us.
His clothes are clean, too.
Yeah. But Staples, I do wish they could get a couple touches in the box, show some danger for the Black Knights.
I mean, it is a bit of a slower start from the Wreckers today, but it is important to note that Staples have been hit by, don't quote me, but it does seem like the bubonic plague. Carpy seeming to get a little sick. Spencer not being able to play today. And if I'm not mistaken, Charles Naveau also feeling a little bit under the weather.
Charles Naveau may be the most important of the three, but this disease is showing a bit shades of the West Nile virus. Shout out 1954.
Shout out Lame's brother.
Oh, but here's another chance for Stanford. This number 9, Jared Realaze, is looking incredible. Oh, he's going to put his hands up, but you didn't just push him. Josh knows Witsy on the team. Also, I heard this from the players that Gabe Hellman is called the Rabbi.
The Rabbi.
Gabe the Rabbi Hellman.
I heard Gabe Hellman due to the ginger hair. He was red hot.
Red hot? The Red Hot Rabbi? Oh. Maybe that's a new name.
Might catch on.
It might. Demore to boot this up right in Dan Woog's area. It's going to fall to Whitaker. Oh. Who's going to hit it over to Allen. Rodriguez. Maybe the first chance here for the Wreckers. Rodriguez on his left foot, but it's going to be carried wide right. But the first shot for the Wreckers and the bench is going to give some claps and hope they can do more.
Drifts well wide, but it is a good start from the Wreckers, kind of getting this attacking momentum going. So far, not the strongest showing from the Wreckers, but I do think they can come back. This is actually an interesting game to watch to see if they can overcome this adversity they've seen so far.
Stanford giving away, but giving right back as we are coming up on halfway through the first half of play by estimate. This is not exact.
Once again, they do not have any time stamps that we can.
No scoreboard, no bench, no block behind the goal. That's why you see so many balls end up on Seaview Avenue. But couldn't even get us the gantry, but here's Adrian. He's going to give it away cheaply here. Oh, but it's coming right to the ref. Oh, Carpy's going to chase him.
Can he win his individual duel here? And wow, absolutely demolishes him. Can he do that in the gulag, though?
No. Looked about a 200 pump with the shoulders from Adrian Carpy. Says play right to the right. He said, move, man.
Move, man.
Shackelford. Use the Black Knights again with a Travella. Oh, good by Sailor to win that.
The 3% Ghanaian man showing how slide tackles are done. Slide tackles and wins possession. Some of the Stanford supporters are not too happy with that decision, but it was a clear last touch by Stanford.
Another stat for you, Emmett Zaylor is been recently confirmed the shortest player on the team. But it doesn't seem to affect him. You know, you see a lot of good short players. You see Lionel Messi, Guillaume Brunet.
Oh, shout out Guillaume Brunet and shout out Western Illinois.
Shout out to what is their team? Western Illinois. We'll call it the Bears. Yeah, do we only have? Never mind. I thought we only had one official today. You can hear a lawnmower in the background. Sorry if you can hear that at home.
What was that?
I hear a lawnmower in the background.
Helps the ambiance.
As
we see a school bus drive on the interstate, and the Wreckers get called on a foul.
Yep, so no shots on target quite yet, but there has been 3 shots this game. 2 have ended up in the road, and 1 has ended up in the woods. I'm waiting to see one in the back of the net, though. Preferably for the Wreckers. No bias, though, right?
Goalie by Nami.
Do we have bias here?
No bias at all.
As you can see, our reaction.
You can't check any bias. You can go back on the recordings. You will see the same reactions
for both goals. Even though we've scored 13 and the other team's only scored 1, it's the same reaction.
every time. Every single time.
Yep. Here is Norwalk going to send it into the deep to the box. DeMar's going to have to make a move. Ooh, it nearly goes into the goal, but instead it is on Viewside Avenue, and a car might run that over.
Oh, wow.
It is going to stop short, though, and the ball boy is going to be chasing after that. Look at that top speed over there. But, Ludo, that was a very dangerous cross to Moore. I think he had it covered, but to Moore, sorry.
I think he did have that covered. Once again, proving to be one of the best goalkeepers in the FCAC, which we have seen so far. So, amateur mistakes like those, which would be made by Onana, who went to Trabzonspor, and Bayindir, he's better than that.
Here's Rodriguez. Looks like he got a haircut recently.
Fresh trim.
Yes, I am seeing that now. I like your cut, G. Here's Alarcon. Looking for options. Allen. Scranton called. He picked up.
Speaking of haircuts.
Oh, here's Hellman with a... That looked very well whooped. But Zaylor's going to... Oh, I thought he was going to have it. It's going to... Alarcon.
Hit that. Speaking of haircuts, by the way, Lucas, we got to get that trim, man.
I have a barber right for you. Sharp Styles Barbershop in New York City. Carpy, and there it is again. 98.5 goes to 98.6 on his aerial win percentage as Hellman's going to kick that out. But, Ludo, when's the last time you saw an aerial win percentage this high?
It brings me back to the days of Prime Barcelona. And it also brings me back to the Staples days where they had quite the solid midfielder in the name of Adam Shaw. Adam Shaw, brilliant, ran that midfield. As we see Adrian Rodriguez taking it up here. That fresh cut, hopefully making him a little bit faster today. Duque receives it. Looking to run right at the man. Still fighting for it. Duque. Still fighting for it. As our Black Duck Employee of the Month recovers. Stables once again seeming to play a little bit more strategic now. And constant recoveries once again by Drew Hill, showing shades of Adam Shaw once again.
As we cross over the 20-minute halfway interval into this first half of play. No changes yet for either team. No score on the board. But I think I might predict a draw for this game, Ludo.
Can't be saying that when we made this hike all the way to Stanford. I think we got to come out here with a win.
Take the 3 points home. Dry. Hellman.
Let me tell you again.
Here's Allen, though.
They don't do points. They don't do points.
They don't do points. My apology. They just do a record. Take the win home. Keep the invincible season alive.
Like the Arsenal invincible season, which was fake. Mainly draws. The not so mighty Arsenal.
The frauds they are. As we see some, kicked out right towards Coach Witham, who, Ludo, you want to talk about his awful touch last game?
I mean, Coach Liam Witham, he has class. He has everything needed to manage a team like Staples. But that touch has to be better. The quality of touch
Does have to be better.
It was too loose. It was too loose. Anyone could pick that up.
Can learn a tour thing from Chase Kammeyer. Here's Stanford. Just going to fall to Carpy once again. Oh, you cannot have Adrian Carpy get injured as you already have Spencer Edwards St. James Gerling, watching the stream at home right now, injured, sick, sorry, with the illness, with the bubonic plague.
Spencer, if you would like us to mention anything, any nice messages to the team, please be welcome to message our numbers individually. As here we see
Oh, maybe a bad back by Corpy, and it's going to go all the way into his own goal. Oh, no. And the Stamford is going to go 1-0 up. A horrid mistake from Adriano Carpi. You know, I saw Ainsley Maitland-Niles do that a few years back, but that might be a bit worse. And his teammates are going to pick him up right away, but a very unfortunate moment for the Wreckers here.
It is a big hit to the confidence, but a good thing is the way that the Stables captains are reacting to it. The whole team is reacting, picking up Carpi. He has had a great season so far. This is just one mistake. I mean, once again, he's a little bit more uncomfortable now, not with the defense he's usually with. I mean, everyone makes mistakes, so I think it's okay. Hopefully the Stables can use this as motivation and bounce back. Nothing crazy yet. No big chances yet. So I think this game is still very open.
Yep, you know, everyone makes mistakes. Even Adam Shaw made mistakes. Yes, he did. But, you know, just, Adriano, we're here for you. Everything's going to be okay. You've probably been the best center back pairing in the FCAC. As the Wreckers are going to look to respond to this. Shackelford does not want the ball to bounce there. And this is the first time all season the Wreckers have been trailing in a game. Oh my God. Great skill move. Ooh, there from number 15, Brandon Toro. Right in front of us. Ooh. Allen?
I must mention, the field does look to be a bit bouncy. Not using that as an excuse, but maybe something that the Wreckers are not too used to here.
Yep. Little awkward playing field here at Stamford Bridge. Another throw for the Wreckers. Captain Shackelford says, "That's what?
Good.
Good kid." Dylan Shackelford, sorry, pardon the interruption. Dylan Shackelford, his AirPod did fall out during his free period today. Song he was listening to, country music. What do you feel about listening to country music before a game?
Country music before an FCAC game. Are you kidding me? Cannot be doing that. Oh, wow.
This might be a card.
Studs were up.
Studs maybe are up for number 9. Jared Rosali is going to get talking to by the Stoke City official.
Carpi's still looking to be a little bit unpleased with what happened. Hopefully he can keep his head up and kind of change. I mean, once again, he should know his class. He should know his level. He's a fantastic player, so hopefully he can keep his head up and move on stronger this game.
Yes, so I think he will. You just got to put that behind you. Focus on, ooh, Shackelford. Okay. It's very shaky here. This is what we talked about. Oh, it's another mistake. It's going to be a shot, but it's going to go right into the road. But Ludo, we talked about this with Shackelford. He does have some of these shaky mistakes playing out of position.
We did mention this in the pre-match talks. The whole concept of Shackelford being uncomfortable in that center back, I did think it was something inevitable. You know, being in that position, being able to manage certain types of pressure. There's his first test, and unfortunately it didn't go so well. Hopefully they can find their composure as the game progresses. As they do lose the ball cheaply here again, Stables needing to restart completely.
Someone's going to have to take initiative here, maybe a sub or two. As Larkon's going to get fouled here. But maybe Coach Liam Witham might need to switch up some of the lineup because we haven't seen many much attacking threat so far, as we only have one shot by Rodriguez thus far. As there's about 13 minutes left in this half. You guys at home can probably see on the video the real time, as we are just estimated. Here on the field with no scoreboard, no bench. Duque. Ooh, he's going to get fouled here and win a free kick. And who's very threatening from here?
Lucas Alarcon. This is the place where I want to take it. I was going to mention, though, this is a time where you do not want certain players to kind of overstep, kind of try to force themselves to be the guy that's going to make the changes. Sweet Lucas whip it in nicely here and won't bear any fruit. Shackelford tries to whip it back in the box. Not terrible with a flick on. Oh, Carpy almost there. Lucas with a shot! Oh!
Rattles the post, but what a shot. Took a deflection, and the keeper had no chance, but Lucas Alarcon, very powerful shot, and it nearly draw 1-1.
The crossbar is still reverberating. That's what the British commentators said.
It's reverberating, not reverberating.
Apologies. Crossbar is still vibrating.
But Ludo, I think that's just what the Wreckers need. They see that shot almost go in, and that's going to give them the motivation to maybe score here. It's going to be Allen on his left foot to whip this in. It's going to go in nicely into the good area, but it's going to be claimed by the keeper.
I think the sense of urgency really kicked in when that free kick was called on Lucas Alarcon, and then Emmett immediately playing with urgency, trying to release that ball as he's on the ball here with another great slide tackle.
Yep, and that free kick, as you guys saw, I mean the shot by Alarcon, as you saw the replay, inches away.
Man, that would have made my day.
Ludo, voice crack cleared off the line once again. But we do see Epstein and Rossoni getting ready to come in here soon. Who do you think they're going for and why?
I think my prediction, no disrespect to any of the players, I think Epstein will take Drew off to kind of bring that attacking prowess into the midfield. And I do think Noah Rossini is going to take off Adrian Rodriguez, as he's been a little bit stagnant this game so far. We need more movement from all the players forward, proving in the past to be able to shoot from distance, as we do actually see Brendan Allen coming off along with Adrian Rodriguez. So Liam looking to get forward to kind of be in the number 10 position, seeming to just want him to look on goal and shoot any single chance he has, which is what Stables need right now. They need more shots on target. They need to put more pressure on the keeper. He's too comfortable.
Yep, and that is exactly what they need. Noah Rossoni did fall asleep in Irish Lit today, but he looks ready to come into the game here and make a difference for the Wreckers. Gabe Duque just used a weird analogy. He said runners on first and second, implying that they're getting into scoring position, but they just need that one more touch or pass to put them through and get the score level. As he's going to be on the ball here with a good chance. Oh, it's a good tackle maybe, but no, it is not a good tackle. A foul call in a very dangerous position.
Wreckers very lucky to get away with that one, I think.
Ooh. Pardon the interruption.
You know what? You can just take it from here.
Yep. Ludo's going to have to take it.
All right, I'm back. So, Wreckers really lucky to get away with that. I mean, I don't think that's a foul whatsoever. Josh Whitaker looking to step up on this free kick. He did seem a little bit off his game today. Tripped 3 times in the hallway today, and he dropped an absolute stinker in his AP World Chapter 1 reading test. Mr. Bankson, if you're hearing, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not a very high grade.
What'd you get for question 6?
Question 6 was asking what the...
But sorry, I'm going to have to cut you off here. Whitaker standing over this. He's going to KO. It's going to go right into the wall. It's going to go right into the wall. That's why he didn't get a build-up. And is this going to go out? No, he's going to keep it in. On the... Oh, no. Ooh.
It looked techie.
Too much as we... Oh, what is the ref calling here? Refs are going to have a talking too. This could be a sending off, a card, a throw-in. Oh, he's talking to one of the players on Stamford. Oh, this looks like a warning, I think. What do you think was said as we missed it, as we are being attacked by Stamford flies right now?
Yep. See, we can't catch a break, Jackson and I. In Wakeman, we got attacked by Norwalk bees, and here we're getting attacked by Stamford flies. So, once again, we are doing the most we can for you guys.
That was just a talking to for number 6 of Stamford, Samuel Carrias, the sophomore. Bit of a young buck out there. Here's Epstein getting his first touches of the game. Spent 2 years on loan in Paris, but he's back here with the Wreckers. The Stamford Flies getting out of hand.
Stamford Flies definitely not a fan of our work.
Gabriel Duque. He's going to play it through to Rossoni, who's going to get... Oh. And the verdict is a foul, or a throw-in for the Black Knights.
It was a good battle. I mean, maybe that sleep in Irish Lit was needed, as he had that battle with Sergio Gloria.
Sergio Gloria having a great season. They've only allowed 1 goal through 3 games so far.
Gabe seeming to pass the ball to our good friend Casper the Ghost.
Maybe not a good friend of yours, as he did take a swing at you last week. Hellman. He's going to head it into the area, but no one's going to be there. Oh, it's a bit of a shaky clearance. Duque. Ooh, goes down, but nothing given. It's going to come all the way out to Carpi. Under a bit of pressure. Back to Shackelford. He's going to get it to Epstein. Epstein. Oh, good ball over to Whitaker. Who's going to take this over to the corner. And who does win a corner.
Very, very tactically wins that corner there. Erling Haaland style when he time wastes.
You know, with the absence of Spencer Edward St. James watching the stream at home with April Gerling right now, who would usually get on his head on this, you do have some other options as you see Drew Hill, who grew a lot in height this past year. Carpi's going to go up there. And they look about to be one tall player, number 27, Eric Lebetovadash of Stamford. Sorry, let me pronounce that. Neb.
Nebi
Tovic.
Nebi.
Oh, it's a corner whipped in. Shackelford. It's still alive. Oh, it's cleared off the line. Still alive. Oh, it's a push by the keeper, and a penalty is given for the Wreckers. Señora, sí, señora.
Penalty.
As the Wreckers are going to win the penalty here, but do you think Stamford watched our film? Because where does Whitaker go?
Oh, you're right. Did Stamford watch their film? Did they do their homework? Whitaker steps up. I swear, if he does the same celebration again,
it might be a bit. No, I think he has to grab the ball here. Give a little fist to the crowd.
You're right, because you cannot be distracted at a time like this. Use the goal's momentum and get back. Shackelford works very hard, wonderfully wins that penalty. Keeper, I don't know why he's trying to punch Shackelford in the head. That's our captain.
Don't touch my captain. Whitaker is going to put the ball down. Takes a step back. The boy from Cork. Now at Staples.
Shout out Gavin and Nicola.
His penalty. It's in! Right side again. And he's going to grab the ball. It's a big cheer here from the Staples end as the traveling supporters go crazy.
Josh Whitaker, what can I say? I think the keeper did do his film because he did dive the right direction, but I mean, it's too good. Once he just slots it in the bin, better celebration than last time. Just runs back. That's better than that corny celebration he had in the past. Good job, Witsy. Oh! Good job, Witsy. As my co-commentator Jackson Harbor Talbot is applauding Josh Whitaker from the sideline.
You know, the keeper did guess right, but it's a bit of an unstoppable penalty, as Roy Hodgson would say.
Magisterial, as he would say.
You want to give us some other quotes from him?
I actually did use one of his in the past. Seeing Messi not play well is like seeing an alligator in your toilet bowl.
As Gabe Duque is that alligator in your toilet bowl. Shackelford keeps up the Wreckers' very good aerial win percentage. As the bench is going to be all standing up here, a bit of a vintage Staples tradition. I think that was, they were all sitting up. Oh, there is still one player on the ground who now gets up, which is Adrian Rodriguez. Ooh.
Got caught out there, mate.
As everyone cheering, including Zachary Gilman, who will be back next week against Darien.
This weekend, actually.
Sorry, this Saturday, you will hear the return. A standing ovation will be given as he was drilled in the eye by John Morris of Prep. Gabe Duque knows a thing or two about John Morris. If anyone wants to pull up the clip right now. Oh, that's going to be, who is that? Drew Hill going up. Epstein. That's where he usually traveles because his left foot is not the strongest, but he is going to recover almost. Foul is given here for the Black Knights.
Foul for what? I mean, it is high school. It's a good tussle, you know. And a yellow card? Another yellow card by Ford Epstein. Once again, not that shouldn't be a yellow card, I don't think. But as he comes off, and it seems Nico Reyna is now stepping on the pitch.
Member of the right bench boys. Looks to be fully recovered from his FPL forfeit.
If you haven't watched yet, go back to the last stream that we had, and we completely say the username of the account. Hope you're all snuggled up in bed right now, Spencer.
Get better. Carpi. Again. Wow. And right away is Reyna. Rossoni. Oh, it's a bad pass. Maybe tried to be a bit fancy. Could have taken his time more to get that off. Here's Gabriel the Rabbi Hellman. Oh, I think I saw a
That was a
hand.
bit of a hand there.
Oh, am I hearing a bit of Irish out of the ref?
Seems maybe. I mean, he did just use lads. Maybe Irish, Scottish, maybe.
Welsh, Northern Irish.
Shout out John McGinn as we see Duque running up with the ball here. Duque looking to go straight for goal. Still keeps it. As Stanford now taking it by the byline.
Also, after that goal from Whitaker, that's would be his third game in a row that he
Interrupt
scored.
you for a second. Who won that ball right there?
He didn't win it, but it was Lucas Alarcon.
Didn't win it.
He kicked it out.
Okay, but who's there? Who's everywhere?
Shabby Alarcon.
Who's in your nightmares?
Might got a bit too close to Ludovic Jaden Polini IV, former coach of the U17 team in Slovakia.
Just about to stuff the mic in my mouth.
Almost did it again here, but here's Rossoni. Oh, it's a great ball out to Duque, who has room. He's on his right foot. I think he's going to cut in here. He's looking for options. He's going to cut in, and it's going to be blocked nicely.
Oh, Black Duck employee giving number 15 a
Oh, and that is going to be fouling Gabriel David Duque, showing shades of his sister, Alex Duque. As we have about
10 minutes.
No. About a minute, 1 minute.
No, wait, that can't be right.
About 1 minute left.
2 minutes. You just heard.
As Rory Benton has just shot me a text, as he loves the Gabriel the Rabbi Hellman shout, as we will continue to call him that from now on, the Red Rabbi. Not much time left here. The players, I don't know how the players are going to know how much time is left. I think that's a bit unfair for both sides, as they can't really do much time management. They have to go off estimates, but they do have the human calculator, Max Scar on the bench.
They are missing the human calculator, Will Allett, right now, but they do have the human calculator, Max Shascari, on the bench here. As you were saying, that is a very true statement. They don't know how much time is left.
As we see, I believe number 12, Tobechi Kanlu, the sophomore, coming on for number 15, Brandon Toro.
Yeah, so they don't have as much time, or they don't know how much time is left. That means they don't know those moments where they want to play with that little bit of extra urgency, that direction. So hopefully they can notice now is that time. As Nico takes a great touch. Oh, not enough mustard to Whitaker. As we see, Stable is basically controlling Stanford to their own side here. Carpi wins another duel. Still won't win one of the Gulag, but great from Carpi so far as he connects it with Rossini. Still not enough mustard. They need to find Whitaker here. Drew working hard, once again showing shades of Adam Shaw. Winning another foul for the Wreckers.
As we just got a time check, the time is over 40 minutes, but due to some injury time, there will be a little time added. I think this will be the last chance of the half, though. 1-1 is the scoreline. It's going to go all the way out, and that might be it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be it, mate.
After this ball is kicked, we will find out. Goal scorers, Adriano Carpi in the wrong net, and Josh Whitaker in the right net.
Shout out Coach Liam's brother.
Jack Tamori, very vocal. Hailing from the outskirts of Naples.
Wow. The 3% Ghanaian man hustles very hard and wins it. As we see some service here by Lucas Alarcon. Kicks out to Whitaker.
Oh, Whitaker's going to cut in, go past one, but not another. Fool me one time, shame on you.
Fool me twice. Shame on me.
You fool me, can't get fooled again.
Oh, that's got to go in an edit.
Michael Brennan, you can make that an edit, please.
MP Masters.
How is it not halftime yet? Might have to run onto the pitch.
Might need to. You want to go? You?
You might see me, Jackson Talbot, and Ludo Polini get subbed on in the second half if this time does not end. Billy Babayo and some
Hecklers. Some hecklers.
No,
Some
supporters.
Stanford.
Supporters. Yeah, sure. As they're out here supporting their first home game at Stamford Bridge.
Not shout out Chelsea.
Shout out Black Knights. As some hecklers try to take over the mic here. Yo, the Black Duck. The Black Duck.
The Black Dog Employee of the Month going head first right into that ball. Gives zero of anything, you know. He just does not care if he gets hurt. You know, he just goes straight into that. It's like a battle ram. Shout out Clash Royale.
Gabe Hellman does resemble a bit of a berserker. Same hair color.
Shout out Evo Berserker.
Shout out TTV Bobby Juan. The Razor. How is it not halftime yet, Ludo?
I don't know. This might be another incident of some money being slid to the refs.
Maybe the refs didn't start the time. Maybe we're playing a full 90. Oh. As the crowd begins to get bigger and bigger as the Stanford students do arrive here, as it is 15 minutes away from their campus, which is rare, and you never see that, hence why there's no scoreboard, no bench.
Very true. Shackelford wins another header.
And there is finally the halftime whistle called about 6 minutes late. And I think in about 30 seconds we had a guest in the live chat that wants to send a message. Once again, Roy Benton, your message does have to be clean, but it's going to be after our analysis. Ludo, it's 1-1 here. The Rutgers went down with a bit of a mistake from Adriano Carpi, but they recovered well. They got into the box. They won their penalty with the keeper trying to go Superman right into Shackelford's head. And he wins the penalty, and Whitaker goes where? Right. He goes right 100% of the time, except a cheeky Panenka 1% of the time. Ludo, what is your analysis?
So far, Staples obviously had that little shade of adversity with the unfortunate back pass from Carpi. I think it was a bit of an unfortunate bounce, which led to the own goal, but Staples bounced back the way that you would want them to. They showed much more intensity. They showed much more intent. I mean, you can see right after the goal, you saw all the Staples players try to pick up Carpi's head, and everyone started playing with much more urgency. You saw quicker pace of play. You saw Staples players going harder in for challenges, and which is what we actually saw in that corner where Shackelford did get an overhand right from the goalie. So very good showing from the Staples team so far. So we hope that this can be continued into the second half, and the Wreckers can hopefully get their win. We actually now have a live chat viewer that is going to go ask us a question in Rory Benton. Hello, Rory.
Rory, you have 20 seconds to, as he said, say it again.
Hello, Ludo.
Rory, I'm gonna wait. You're gonna have 20 seconds to talk about this first half, and then you're gonna have a chance to ask us a question as you are a premium subscriber to the stream. Sorry. Okay, Rory, 20 seconds, go.
So I'm just, sad to see Carpi let in that goal. But he's been playing well all season. But he's been playing well all season. Probably one of the top performers,
Yep.
especially after playing much last year. I think he's showing his strengths this year.
Fair.
And I mean, as we see the game go on and substitutions go on, it kind of sucks to see OP Owen Perry not on the field. I mean, he's just never on anyone's level. He's kind of just, I've heard some stuff on the sideline. He's not really.
All right, so those are
Owen Perry. Okay. Last 5 seconds here. Oh, okay, and we're gonna have to cut you off.
Okay.
But Rory, you're gonna have one more question to ask us, not about the floppy fish, Owen Perry.
Actually, no. One more. Sorry, this seems a little bit unorganized. Let me answer this question that Roy asked first. Yeah, at a time like this, it's important for Coach Liam Witham to kind of start with the fundamentals, start from the back. They have the defenders. The defenders obviously had a little bit of a shaky start, but then seemed to pick it up through the end. The midfielders, they worked super hard, but they seemed to really win their individual battles come the end of the half. Super positive, seeming to connect to more people. I think maybe the least of Liam's worries right now is to find another winger, as Josh and Gabe so far have done great in their private roles or their individual roles. So that is all that we have for this first half.
He's about it. Ralph, 1-1, Stamford High. How's West Hill doing? That's what they're playing today? Yeah, they're playing Ludlow. Ludlow? They almost beat what's called yesterday? Last week. The best team in the league. Staples. That's Staples. That's Staples. You want to know what the score is? Do they have a win yet or not? One win, one tie, one loss. Better than last year. That is better. They had one win all year. That's it. Ralph's really getting. They come down. He said they're playing better. The coach these guys are playing better. They're hustling. They got to hustle tonight. They got to win. They got to keep playing better.
Your GSR?
Ralph, where's Mike? That's it.
Come to your house and you can watch me all day? Like, can I come to your house and you can watch me directly to the hospital?
I stopped going there because every single time it's
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
As we welcome you back here to Stamford Bridge, score tied up at 1-1 off of an own goal from Adriano Carpi and a penalty by Joshua James Whitaker, his third of the season. But Staples looked a lot more threatening going to the end of that second half. Coach Suma for Stamford, they started off well, looking really well, dangerous, and they got their goal, but then the mastermind brings them back. Shout out Billy Babayo.
Shut up, famous brother.
Anything else you want to say? What are you expecting from the second half of play here at Stamford Bridge?
Positive end to the first half here by the Wreckers, seeming to show that they can come back from certain adversities such as these, going one goal behind to an unfortunate goal. But if I'm Coach Liam here, I am really hoping to start the game's a bit open now. Staples kind of seem to have found their footing. I would like to see fullbacks kind of more run forward, add more depth to the attack, connect with the midfield, act as that second winger when Staples need it. They need more depth in their attack, to make more chances and to hopefully get the ball in the back of the net.
Also want to make an announcement that EAFC 26 does release a week from tomorrow. A little bit is all sunshines and rainbows about that.
Speaking of sunshine and rainbows, the sun has fully come out. The weather, but no, it's almost out. It's peaking. Shout out Peaky Blinders.
Shout out Squeeze Benz. Josh Whitaker is going to be on our side.
Oh.
Right here. Oh, no.
You good there, mate?
I only think Arthur can rock the drip that Josh is wearing, showing no knees, just like Max Scari's long shorts. The human calculator.
Wonder where he got that one from.
Just like where'd he get his jeans from?
I couldn't tell you. But we do see honorable photographer Gavin Whitaker, Josh's fantastic dad, taking great pictures for the team.
I have to say something. That Staples goal does not happen without Gavin Whitaker on that night in Cork City.
Let me tell you, we were all together in Cork City. Gavin Whitaker cut inside on that magical left foot of his and absolutely swung that into the top corner of the net. Shout out to you, Gavin.
Shout out Gavin. As we have a child crying in the background. Sorry if that is picking up.
Child has seemed to take a tumble.
No lineup change for the Wreckers, it seems, as they're going to...
No, there is lineup change.
Who?
Nico Reyna is now on, seeming to replace Ford Epstein.
Nico Reyna loves going to the beach and having meditation. Duque. Oh, I think it might have hit a hand, and it did.
Big free kick called here.
And Ludo, I mean, if a free kick is scored here, I think the bridge might fall down.
The bridge might fall down.
And we might end up on the pitch.
So either what happens here is the bridge might fall down or a window might be broken on the street.
Yeah. It is going to be, 3 people standing over this? No. Yes. No, Whitaker, they said, Duque said, Duque all alone. Gabriel David Duque had 2 goals in his last game.
Paul.
It's Duque! And he is lucky a great oak tree has grown there, or else that might have hit that blue Honda Civic.
He has taken down part of the tree, some branches off. Hope Mr. Beast isn't watching.
Shout out, Jimmy. His ball's going to go right to Carpy. And he made that one mistake, but that is the only one I think he'll make maybe for another long while. Because he just looks flawless every time. Same with Jack Demore.
He seems like he's comfortable every single time there's a ball like that. He wins the ball valiantly and plays it perfectly to wherever he wants.
He wins that ball so much.
Brilliant.
Shout out Aaron Wan-Bissaka. This tactic from Stamford with the long balls. What do you think the thinking behind that is for Coach Mike Suma, assistant coach brother Joey Suma?
No disrespect, but I don't think there's a lot of thinking going behind that because Staples' aerial duel record this season has been insane. We have won almost every single aerial duel.
Are you on the team?
Oh, we are part of the team. We are.
We signed the contract about last week.
Thank you. We would like to thank Coach Liam Witham and Coach Billy Babayo. Shout out his Instagram. And shout out Liam's brother.
And shout out our viewers from around the world as we come here. There will be the comment section open after the game for anyone that wants to leave feedback. As the ball here by Stamford into the box. Oh, no. It's a penalty given away. It's a handball. It goes off, I think, the arm of Adriano Carpi off his left. He tried to play with his chest, but the ball just went right into his side. And
Let's go, Jack!
Jack Demore is going to be faced with
Jack Demore or Jack.
Demore Runa. Can he make a save here? This will be huge. It's going to be number 26, Rory O'Halloran. Rory O'Halloran for a senior captain for the Black Knights.
Heard some insight. That he is going to Jack's left, hopefully.
Here is the take. And it is oh, nearly saved by Demore. He got a hand to it, and we all thought it was saved, but it is in by O'Haran, and it's going to be 2-1 to the Black Knights. So close.
If you were to concede right now, if I'm the Wreckers, it would be at a time like this, though. A lot of games still to play. You see Jack Demore super frustrated after that one. He wanted it so bad. He has that fire. To want to keep pushing and win this game. All the team does. So far, I think Staples can still make it back on this one. If they keep their fire, they keep their ambition to keep this game back and win.
Yes, and that was the second penalty in this game. We've seen Shackelford, wow. He is going to give it away, but nearly gave it away in a very dangerous position. This ball's going to come all the way through to Demore, and I think he thought he saved it as he turned around and popped right up. He thought it went over the bar, but just seeped under.
I must mention, it's not the start to the half you would want from the Wreckers. I mean, a goal should not be your indicator to start being more urgent with your play. I mean, it was a little complacent at the start. They lost. I mean, they conceded this penalty, and now you're seeing a little bit more urgency, but we've seen that sense of urgency almost at the start of the half for every single other game that we've covered. They need to keep that urgency because then you can concede cheap goals like those.
Yeah, goal really came out of nowhere. The game was really as Rossoni's going to win a corner here in a dangerous position as Staples have been good off of set pieces where they won their penalty in the first half. But that goal did come out of nowhere. Just a unlucky mistake by Carpi there, I think, on that one as it came down to his arm.
It's really just unfortunate. I mean, it could have happened to anyone. It's truly unfortunate.
Yep. Here's Olark on the take. It's a corner. It's going to go into a nice area. It's going to fall down. Oh, it was there in a good area, and Drew Hill almost attacked it. Whitaker, I see your body. And, but Sergio is going to hit it out of it. That is Sergio Gloria, number 4 of the Black Knights. Here's Zaylor. Small man, but a great throw. It's going to go all the way through to keeper Magnus Smale.
Right after this goal, once again, you're seeing Staples really seeming to have their fire fueled once again. But this is a time where you need more depth in your attack. You need your fullbacks to push up. You need them to connect to the wingers. Get more wing play in. We have tall men in the box that we can utilize.
Good. 2 of you. Well done.
Yeah. As Nico Reyna's going to feed it into Duque. Duque with a chance here. Oh, he's going to go down, but I don't think it was anything. Good defending by Sergio.
Try to win it. I think that's just the boundary where it is not a penalty.
Yep. And the Wreckers conceding 2 goals this game with only 1 all season shows the worth of star center back out with the bubonic plague. Spencer Edwards, St. James Girling, watching at home. Shout out April.
No shout out to April. Don't know what.
The ankle biter.
Are you just trying to have a good relationship with April?
Yeah, I am scared of it.
I'm scared of her too.
It's probably barking at me right now.
Yep. Shedding her teeth. I can smell it from here.
Hall of Fame teeth grinder. Oh, it's a bad kick right to Duque. His father did play at Bridgeport. Shout out Freddie. And he does win a corner. And this is positive. Ludo?
Positive showing. We're seeing no more complacency from the Wreckers. Wreckers really stepping on the gas, wanting to get this goal in. I would really like to see Zaylor work more on the fullback and see Hellman work more. I would like to see them connect more to the midfielders and kind of be another attacking link as we see a short corner being played. Unfortunately, it seemed to be a thing where they didn't really communicate enough as we see Black Duck Employee of the Month, Gabe Hellman, with a long throw up to Nico Reyna with a wonderful flick showing some Hogo Bonito.
Oh, very neat touch here. Wreckers looking to dominate on that left wing side. It is going to be given away here, though. And the Black Knights with a chance to break. It's a great ball played through, taken down nicely. Shackelford probably should have won it there, but it's going to be number 9.
Wow.
Realizing.
Great challenge to win the ball by Nico Reyna. Who else?
Oh, it's given away by Shackelford cheaply here. And if you're him, these mistakes can't keep up. But Ludo, at this point in the game, you're down 2-1. Is there anyone on the bench that you would like to see brought on?
Staples obviously lacking a little bit of defensive options for now. Staples starting to get a little bit frustrated at this point. You need them to keep their heads up and stay fired up. You need them to be fired up. You need them to still want it hard, not give up on this. But in terms of defensive options, not a lot of depth, really. Chase Kameyer seems to be a bit ill, is what I've heard from some members of the team. But, I mean, at a point like this, you can't really afford to make many more mistakes from the back, or you just can't catch up to the rest of this game.
You know, a lot of goals are built up from the back, and that's the whole structure of the team. And they'll be wishing to have Spencer Edwards, St. James Girling back, and all their players back in their natural position. Zayler's going to have a nice switch. Oh, Hellman, the great touch. Oh, a bit too much from Duque there, but Hellman.
It's not. I would like to
It's
say,
not?
I don't think it's too much there from Duque. I mean, I think he's trying to incorporate this fullback movement. I feel like part of Liam's play is wanting to get those fullbacks incorporated into this game. I think that flick on by Gabe's kind of a, get up there. Show us what you got up top. Be that person that provides a service to the striker.
As we did offer Spencer Girling at home to hop on an interview with us, but he is so sick that it is difficult for him to speak, and we don't want him to be any more sick from talking to us. But I'm sure him watching the stream will help him. Will help his body get cured faster.
Don't know if it works like that, but yeah.
Listen to our soothing voices and pro level commentary. Bag up tier. Shout out Terry. Gotta move back.
Put in reverse.
Stanford, I haven't really seen. We've seen that one sub for a bit at the end of the first half, but they really haven't made any changes here, as their coach is confident in their lineup.
Not many changes made here. If I'm the Wreckers, I mean, if I'm Coach Liam, I would maybe consider putting Ford on again. Kind of getting that attacking length, as my co-commentator Jackson Talbot has just dropped the roster on the field. As we see a moment of pitch invasion, and he's back. Shows a great level of athleticism. The basketball player, make sure to keep an eye out on for him at the left bench of the basketball team.
It's actually going to be the right bench. Sorry, Ludo. But pardon me dropping my paper. That's unacceptable and it will not happen again. Shout out Liam's brother.
You do have hops, though, so it's okay.
I got up there. Here's Drew Hill, also a member of the basketball team. Shout out David Goldshore. Here's Hellman.
Oh, here we go.
And Ludo, I think that Josh Whitaker has a lot of space here. Do you think he should be maybe more vocal in trying to get the ball?
I mean, this is not a time to be like, oh, this is just a small little mistake, and if they don't see me, it's all right. You need to assert your dominance on that wing. Someone needs to take initiative right now. We need big players to come out with a result here.
Here's Carpy. It's going to go deep in there. It's in a good area. Oh, Nico almost got a head onto that to redirect it. Maybe a little glancing header or flick on to Rossoni. But Ludo, I was going to say maybe you bring out, and as I do see him coming on, the top scorer of the season, Adrian Rodriguez. Maybe he can score, keep up his brilliant record as he scored three games in a row.
Yes, Adrian Rodriguez, obviously a very good track record so far this season. Maybe it does. I just got a nice whisper in my ear by my co-commentator Jackson Talbot. It runs in the family, and it does. So, as we see, a lack of communication. I mean, you would want to see more defensive recoveries as Drew draws the foul. Drew does draw the foul. Or no, Drew gives the foul. Apologies. As we see a bird. Brighton Seagull. Shout out Tom Aspinall. So, yeah. So far, the defense doesn't seem to click yet. We're not seeing a lot of the chemistry coming from this defense so far as it did in the past. So, you would hope that you would see that soon enough. Rutgers cannot afford to have another defensive mistake.
As it's going to be a ball into the box. It's going to go. Oh, no. Oh, Rutgers a bit lucky not to go 3-1 down there. I think Tamori should have came up to claim that ball a bit earlier, as it was, as we smell a very bad smell go passes right now.
Ooh, it's not the most pleasant smell, but this ooh, maybe okay, yeah, that's not very pleasant. Maybe a dog dropped a log or something. or it does seem to be
A ridgeback dog right to the back right of us. Drop a few logs as we see a sub here. Adrian Rodriguez is going to come on. I think we missed it for Nico Reyna is going to come off here and be applauded.
This is a moment where I think the nerves can start kicking in for the Wreckers. Obviously, have not been down any other part of the season except now. They're not used to an environment like this. So, I mean, maybe Demore dropping that ball was partly nerves. Maybe some players not calling out, wanting to take initiative could be nerves. So, we need more Wreckers urgency being used at this point in the game. You need people to step up. You need much more organization in the attack if you want to come out here with a goal or a win, preferably.
As we just got an update, you guys can see it, but we are 15 minutes into the second half with about 25 minutes left. You have a lot of players that can come on with great speed on the bench, including Owen Perry, track star, hurdle star,
Fish star.
hit the Luis Suarez celebration after scoring against Enfield at the weekend.
It was quite the celebration. It was. I was actually glad to be there to see it. Great delivery from Gabe Duque, and Owen just tucks it in brilliantly. Hit the floppy fish. Great moment.
Oh, and Whitaker is, as we see, Whitaker has switched to the left and Duque switched to the right, as the mastermind Liam Witham does do this a few times throughout games, and it usually does work and provides goals, as it has. He's done it 3 times, and it's worked 3 times, so hopefully you can see a 4th. What? There's a bit under 25 minutes left in this game.
Okay, here we go. We have Zaylor, the 3% Ghanaian, brings it up brilliantly. Now we have this attacking depth that we needed in the past, and here we go, right off Stanford. Referee calls Staples ball. Good start from Emmett. Really starting to push up now. Being important for the Wreckers from the attacking department. Good start by Emmett Zaylor here, as he has quite the cannon of a throw-in. Hopefully this can be a positive result. Flick on header maybe. Oh, hits an arm. Duque goes out for a corner.
As we're going to have another corner here. It's going to be a Larcon on it, a dead ball specialist. Right in front of Ryan Allen, RKA Visuals, and Prep Zone.
Wouldn't mind him. I wouldn't mind him on my FIFA team. Dead ball plus. Does all my set pieces for me.
Parejo, shout out, Villarreal. Here's a Larcon to take. It's going to go in there, but it's going to be cleared nicely. All the way to Carpi. He's going to go. Good ball. That's a Larcon. It's going to be crossed right towards the keeper. It's a good claim. Rodriguez with the fresh haircut. Tried to get up there, but it was not enough.
He actually did get up there, considering his size. Once again, runs very well in the family.
Shout out Sebastian. Carpi, does he get to it? He does not. As the sun continues to peer out here, as the wind picks up a bit here at Stamford Bridge in Stamford. The home opener for the Black Knights. Oh, it's a mistake here, and Rodriguez is on it. Rodriguez with a chance. He's going to take it. He has Rossoni on his right. He's going to take it out to the corner. Rossoni. It's a great tackle.
At a moment like that, here we go. Stanford coming. Black Duck employee chasing him. Oh no! Stanford's the wrong goal. Goal. Goal to Bayrami. And does the Sioux celebration. Not really impressive. I mean, counterattack build-up from not enough urgency in the attack. I mean, needing to directly have ideas. I mean, unfortunately, the flaw in that attack is that they let all the Stanford defenders recover, and they already had runners at the halfway line ready to press from the counterattack. So 3-1 Stanford, and it's not looking too great for the Wreckers right now. Definitely a lesson to learn for the season.
Yeah, and there on the counter, they were way too open. Just one ball played over the top. And he is the Black Duck Employee of the Month, but he didn't have the legs to keep up with the fast striker. I think that was number 26. I think that might have been Rory O'Halloran completing his brace there. But here the Wreckers looking to get one back quickly. It's Duque on the right. It's a cross. That could not get into the area.
Keep playing.
Nothing Jack Demore could do there. One-on-one is very hard to stop. Striker made a calm finish, and it was goal to the Baidami. As we showed you there, our reactions for goals for Staples and opponents are exactly the same. We show the same enthusiasm. This is a non-biased stream. And shout out Liam's brother.
Oh, an unfortunate weak foot pass that gets well recovered by Zaylor. As we see Alarcon with a good idea to Duque. Duque onto him. Unlucky there, but Alarcon still trying his hardest. Wow. Brilliant, brilliant showing from Lucas Alarcon so far. Definitely one of the hardest workers on this team this game so far. Watch out. Oh.
It's a great catch by David Seaman over there. Former English and Arsenal goalkeeper with the man bun. Oh, Alarcon wanted that. They might have picked up on our mic. And the keeper, keeper who looks a bit like,
Adam Wharton, I would say.
Adam Wharton,
Shout out Crystal Palace.
rumored to Real Madrid. With him, no changes after that third goal. Who do you think any changes should be made?
If I were to change players here, I would really probably look to play Ford on if you're to go all in. I mean, I wouldn't suggest a 3-back, but I mean, just still keep the shape. But I would still recommend putting Ford on the pitch. He can be that guy that will take the shot when no one else will. Staples, an okay defensive performance so far. I mean, once again, it doesn't look too great due to the 3 goals being conceded, but all 3 goals were generally pretty unlucky. Carpi with the unlucky bounce, causing the own goal. Carpi with an unlucky handball. Could have literally been anyone else. It could have been anyone else. And then the unfortunate counterattack due to the lack of urgency when Staples had the ball in the final third and Stanford recovered really well.
As
we actually do see Ford coming on the pitch, Brendan Allen and Grayson Downs. Ford does need to be careful, though, because he is on a yellow card. And he has picked up 2 already this season, so he just needs to be careful here.
Yep, and hopefully these fresh legs can provide attacking threat. Oh, and Rodriguez, it's a bit of a hospital ball. He's going to recover here, though. Zaylor. Duque out here on the wing. Playing on the right side, he did start on the left, though. Here's Stamford again. They just continue to string their passes very well. Oh, Stanford with a great link of play, but he is offsides. The flag is up, and these subs will come in now. And Ludo, you just got some intel. What do you think is going to go down in these last 20 minutes of play?
Well, I mean, in these last 20 minutes, you would hope to have a goal by the next 10 minutes. Realistically, you need a goal by the next 10 minutes so Wreckers can apply that famous Liam Witham press for the last 10 minutes, which many teams have not been able to respond to greatly. As we see Grayson, Ford, and Brendan coming on with Drew, Noah Rossoni, and Lucas Alarcon coming off, which is a little bit surprising as the keeper holds it. But I would really like to see from the Wreckers here more fullback involvement. The space is there. The wingers, they kind of tuck in. Gabe Duque try to get Gabriel Hellman involved, our Black Duck Employee of the Month. And unfortunately, they didn't communicate well enough. But I would really like to see midfielders continuing to work really hard. Ford getting more shots on goal. Gabe Duque on the wing, working as hard as he has already. He's been working great so far. So, once again, more shots on goal, more fullback involvement. That's all that Wreckers can do for now.
As Gabe Duque did give us a glance, maybe saying that, I got you. Carpi. Epstein. It's a bit miscued pass by Epstein and trying to feed an Allen. But the Wreckers are playing this high press that you talked about, Ludo. Hellman's going to get onto this. Oh, nothing given.
Wow.
Here's Carpi going forward. Brings it down brilliantly. And Duque's going to have to try to create
At
something.
a time like this, you need Emmett to help on the attack. It brings a whole other dimension to this attack here. Here we have, that's a time when you need Ford to shoot. As you see Gabe working hard Wins at the edge of the box. Tries to keep it in. And wins a throw-in.
Hey, don't let him out.
Yeah. Great effort there from Duque. And these fullbacks do need to come. Oh, there's going to be injury here for Stamford.
I can't stress it enough, though. At a moment right there, if you want to go back on the replay, as Gabe Duque has that ball, it is asking for Emmett to just kind of wrap around there. I mean, it could be that the defenders might be worried of another counterattack, but, I mean, this is the time where you need to go all in.
You can't be worried about another goal here. You got to get one back here and get you back into this game.
You got to strike first.
You have to. Last year the Wreckers defeated Stamford 5-1. Right now it's 3-1 to Stamford, but the Wreckers can very well get back in this game, and they'll be looking to here with Emma Zayler, who is the strongest thrower on the team. At practice, they all tested as the strongest thrower, and Emma Zayler did win, despite being the shortest on the team. It's going to be flicked in nicely. It's in the good area. Oh, but it comes up to no one. It's going to come right to us. Right to Emmett. Wearing that number 19.
Good play by the Wreckers so
Epstein
far.
in a good position. Oh, and he wins the corner, which is positive. And Ludo, you're going to look for someone to get their head or come to someone here and get a finish. Ex-coach Billy Babayo throws his hands in the air, wanting a goal very badly.
You are seeing all the center backs going in. Now you have Gabriel Hammond, our Black Duck Employee of the Month, and Emmett Zayler, Mr. 3% Ghanaian. As the ball gets whipped in, wow. No one at the front post to get that ball. It was a great ball by Grayson Downs. As we see another Stamford counterattack, as Shackelford greatly deals with it.
Yeah, and keeper for Stamford, Magnus Smell, a junior, having a great performance today with these claims. Hasn't spilled one, which has been very commonly spilled this year by the powerful crosses of the Wreckers. We're going to have a talking to the coach here, I believe, or the bench. Maybe something was said by one of the players to the ref that he does not like, and the ref doesn't like it at all.
Oh, he means business.
It's going to, it looks like, to Coach Mike Suma, who maybe wasn't happy with the call. Oh, and Mike Suma's going to get a yellow, which means I'm pretty sure that means he cannot. Does that mean he can't stand on the touchline?
No, I don't think that's what it means. I mean, Jose Mourinho does get his yellow cards all the time, and he's still coaching. So
okay. Maybe. I mean, Ludo, if you get sent off here, I think he might come to us and hop on the gantry.
yeah, he could have a word with us, but I mean, we won't be too friendly, is what we'll say.
As the time is stopped here with around 15 minutes remaining, I hope the ref.
I think a little less.
Maybe 14, 13, 12. All right. Hopefully the officials did stop it here, and the ref is still talking to the coach here. We're not too sure about what he said, but now he is. Looks like he's sending off either a player or a coach. Maybe not, as they all stay stationary. As we're finally going to have a throw in here for the Black Knights. And Ludo's going to be coming with as I was obviously correct with my pro analysis, 14 minutes remaining. And another, the ref just gave a card to the other ref. No, he gave it to number 21, my apologies. That is number 21, Alexander Meha Jr., who doesn't seem happy.
Would be a once-in-a-lifetime moment seeing a ref give another ref a yellow.
I want to see a back-to-back comparison of Meha and Zayler to see who's taller. Is that funny?
I would give it to Zayler.
Yeah.
Zayler with height boosters.
Yeah, that 3% Ghanaian.
All right, so now it's time to see Jackson's athleticism again, my co-commentator, as he dropped the paper again. It might be time to get a new co-commentator. He can't keep his paper in his hand.
I do have loose hands. Good thing Jack Demore has tight hands and he can keep it. That's probably why I did not try out to be a goalkeeper of this team, as there was rumored I would move to Staples in the offseason, but I pursued my commentating dreams more. Shout out Roy Hodgson. Hodge or Hodge?
Hodgson.
Shout out Bonnie Dubson. Is that a good shout?
It's a great shout. Shout out Miss Dupuy.
Oh, here's a good ball. Demore's going to have to deal with this. He does catch it well with those tight hands that we did talk about.
At a time like this, you need urgency, though. You need to see fullbacks coming up. As we see Hellman kind of pushing up to hopefully support Whitaker here. Not seen much from Whitaker in the second half. Whitaker drives.
Oh, it
That's
goes
taken
down here. Stanford bench likes it as it's a well stuck in tackle. With them, no changes into the defense the whole game, despite conceding 3 goals here.
Look at the pitch right now. Look at that right side. That is space for Emmett to use.
To hit one, just like
He can hit it.
just like who? Who hit it at the bridge on the right foot? He is from the same descent as Emmett. He hit it right to left. Screamer.
Michael Essien.
Yes, that 3% Ghanaian. Maybe he has a little Michael Essien in him. Shout out Michael Essien.
We would like to see that right now.
It's whipped in by Whitaker. It might go all the way through. And it does. Keeper's going to have to parry it here. He came and catch it. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, it's a good catch by.
Great catch by Kyle Rossoni. Keeps the Wreckers in play here.
And, that might just be what the Wreckers need. Even the fans getting involved in the game. Zayler's going to send it deep in. It's going to be flicked on, but no, who was there? No one's home. Wow. Ludo, someone should be home, Oh, and Hellman. Maybe he thought that was a little maybe it was tablecloth and he was trying to wipe the table. He got a bit confused with the ball, same color as his tablecloth. That's the black duck, and it's gonna be a handball. Another second handball of the game. Oh, we see someone coming in. This is Thomas Pretty, the junior coming in for Gabe Hellman. He is a pretty player, and Gabe Hellman's gonna come off the captain for the junior.
Thomas Pretty coming on the left, even though he is a right-footed player. So I wonder how he can kind of get to this and kind of get comfortable in this left back position.
And Lou, I think the reason behind this is we have seen in other games that when Thomas Pretty comes in, he does have some spurts where he comes up. He had a Kurt Zuma versus Ajax moment versus another team. Ooh, as Downs almost gets onto that, but he does come up the pitch quite well, and I think Coach Liam with him needs that attacking threat here. And I think Zayler should do the same. I don't know why he's not up right now.
Once again, there's so much space. The fullbacks, I can't stress this enough, the fullbacks need to be utilized more. They need to be utilized more. I mean, you saw Emmett Zayler, I think, start of the second half or maybe end of the first half. He made that beautiful switch to Hellman. Why can't that happen again? These fullbacks can realistically change this whole game because Gabriel Duque has been putting his shift. He's been working super hard. Lucas Alarcon has been working super hard. Ford's been working super hard. Many other people have been working super hard. But they can only do so much if they don't have that extra attacking depth.
And Stanford, another chance for a counter here. Only 3 men back, and Stanford are pushing high here. It's going to be played out into the wing, maybe a bit too far. Shackelford is going to be defending here. This is number 14.
Oh, he gets
Alencia,
let in by Shackelford.
And he's still going. It's going to go out to the top of the box. He's going to have a shot. No, he's going to give it to the wing. Stanford still with a chance here, and it's going to go out for a corner. The first corner of the game, Staples has given up with about around 10 minutes to go in the game.
As we see more Brighton Seagulls flying over the pitch. But unfortunately, shout out Karo Mutoma. Might have butchered the first name, but shout out Mutoma. He actually wrote a thesis on the art of dribbling for his school that he goes to. But unfortunately, I do think the game has met its end. I hope I get the commentator's curse for that one, but I mean, we're seeing not enough innovation right now in this Staples offense. We're not seeing this unity in the Staples team that we've seen every single other game. So hopefully we can bounce back harder from this one.
With about 8 minutes remaining, Staples are going to win a free kick here. And you're going to need a goal now. Stanford have already dropped back to the Arsenal low block. No shout out to Arsenal. Mikel Arteta, what do you have to say to him?
I despise low blocks. Let me just tell you that. But so far, I mean, they played against a low block against Enfield. It took them a little while to break through, and they did end up breaking through very well. And after the first goal, completely opened the game. As we see, Rodriguez doesn't put enough muster on that pass to Duque, unfortunately.
He had Duque wide open. I would put a word before wide open, but this is a PG stream. At that back post, he was asking for it. He wanted his dinner. He was ready to eat, and he wasn't served. And he goes home starving.
I'd be a very unhappy chap if that was me.
Oh, but it's given away to Duque here, the hardest working man on the team. Second to Lucas Alarcon. A great touch, and he's still on his feet.
Oh, wow.
But it's a good block. But where is Emmett Zayler?
No,
I'm getting a bit mad. Might need to make a call.
Don't mean to put him on the spotlight. Obviously, there's 2 fullbacks on this team, but look at this. Look at this space. A bit of a late challenge by Stanford there, but goes out for a Stanford throw-in. But there's so much space on the wing. I mean, the wingers are making runs themselves. Whitaker and Duque making space for those fullbacks to come, and they're not seeing anyone there. Knocking on the door and no one to answer.
As we're going to see the floppy fish who did score, he knows a thing or two about scoring against a low block. It is Owen Perry. Quote from him, he said, as going to go all the way through to tomorrow, he said, I wear number 6 because number 7 wasn't available. Shout out Roy Benton. Shout out Cameron Benton and Frazier and Jez Benton.
He actually climbed Mount Everest.
And he was, yes, he did. He was also officiating the Manchester United Arsenal game that we watched together.
Had a bit of a rough game, but seemed a little bit biased there. But you know, he's a lovely chap.
As Perry's going to come on for Duque. I thought it might have been a midfielder, but he's going to take out an attacker here. The speedy track star. Oh, look at that jump. Wow.
Look at that jump.
You know,
maybe we can intentionally let him drop his papers onto the field to see him jump like that.
I don't even think he needs a fence for support. He can just box jump it. Mr. Perry.
Shout out Perry the Platypus.
Thomas. Pretty. Oh, a bit of pump fake on the throw. As the game keeps winding down and the sun setting on Seaview Avenue here at Stamford Bridge. Score still 3-1 to the Black Knights as it hits a hand there. Once again, this is Jackson Talbot with my co-commentator Ludovic Jaden Polini IV. On Saturday, I will be running late from something, possibly. Might get there on time, but the Wreckers do take on the Blue Wave away at Darien. Hopefully there's a gantry. I think there is.
Is that at Darien? I've been there. They actually have a pretty nice. They have a nice sitting area.
Watch out! As everyone in den silent, as they know what's coming now. Owen Perry maybe vision a bit.
I don't think anyone heard our caution. Maybe we should have been a little louder.
Oh my God. Owen Perry with those big legs.
Here we go. Hopefully. Here we go. Emmett coming up.
Emmett releases to Epstein. Maybe a bit of a Cam Meyer there as he trips. Oh! That might be a foul there.
Cleats to the face. Wow. Wow. Adrian luckily gets caught in the face by the attacker's cleats. Ford, unlucky stumble there as he looks to keep going here. Ford, good idea to Owen Perry, but bears no fruit for now. I do think if Ford actually did maintain that ball and kind of just held that for a little longer, that would have been a great cross into the box and potentially a good chance for the Wreckers.
I agree. Zach Gilman notably wore YSL cologne to school today, as he will return Saturday against Darien. And maybe he's the one that Liam Witham will look to sub on here to get a goal.
Stable is looking to get very, very frustrated here. You can hear it in the players. You can see it in the body language. I mean, they still want to go for it, though. I mean, it is a good sign for the future. You can see the fire in these players, but, I mean, you can't have that fire be ignited from conceding first. Hopefully, Staples will be back to their original defense. We wish Spencer the best of health so he can be healthy and ready to face against the Darien.
Blue Wave.
Darien.
Blue
Wave.
Not the green wave of Tulane, but the blue wave of Darien. Darien did lose score of 1-0 to Stamford earlier this week. That game was also at Darien Stadium, where we will be on Saturday. Here's Pretty. Oh, and Stanford the chance here, but the flag is up very quickly. Staples are going to have to pick this ball up and go fast. With just a few minutes left, here's Epstein looking for a goal. He needs options. He has Perry on the wing. He's just going to play to Perry here. Zaylor. Cuts inside. Looking to switch. It's going to be deflected out of bounds all the way to Whitaker. Whitaker, it's a low cross in the Downs, who does.
Don't think it was intended for him, though.
I don't think it was either as he takes it down. Right into the
Staples need to close down quickly here.
Stanford looking to, as Coach Sumo yells out to hold it, do a little time waste. Bit ratty. Oh, but here's another chance. Zaylor's going to slide in. Nothing given. It's a great challenge.
It's a great challenge. We're going to go give him his flowers. That was a great challenge by Zaylor.
As we can maybe get a replay on that, but it's Whitaker a switch to us, to Perry, the platypus.
Okay, now we need people checking in for him. Now you need proactive movement off the ball from the Wreckers, which we haven't seen that much of in the second half. Grayson.
And as much as we are non-biased, I have to shout out this strong, resilient defending by Stanford. Really no mistakes. While the Wreckers have had mistakes, and that's really been the big game changer today. Look at all the mistakes.
It's been a lot of the mistakes. I mean, if you look back and look at every single one of these goals, 1, counterattack from miscommunication from the Staples offense. 2, unfortunate handball. 3, unfortunate back pass. I mean, you would be lying if you said Stanford truly deserved this one. Or maybe I would say this is a draw based off the ability of these both teams and the performance so far. But now you see an unorganized defense and Thomas Pretty stepping in very well. But, I mean, I don't think either team deserves to have this one right now. I think it should be a draw, realistically. But, once again, goals were all pretty unlucky for the Wreckers.
Yeah, some mistakes by the Wreckers here that you expect to see in 1 trillion moments on YouTube, as it is very uncommon and unlucky, the mistakes that have happened here. But, you know, sometimes for a team, a loss actually makes them better because you don't want to have the pressure of having the perfect season. Back there. As I was saying, you don't want to have the pressure of having a perfect season, and sometimes losses, they give you some humility, and then you bounce back even stronger.
It is only human. It can kind of bring the Wreckers down to kind of ground level right now because it did seem very nice. You know, the 4-0 record, but I think this is only going to help them be stronger, know how to deal with these situations. As we see, Brennan Allen on the ball, flicks it on. Grayson Downs. Poor clearance.
As there is about under a minute left in this game, and the final whistle will be blown any second. So this game, I think the Wreckers are pretty down and out now, but there's some positives, and it's just a bit of an unlucky result here at the bridge.
It is a bit of an unlucky result at the bridge, but it is a time for the Wreckers to reset and kind of look at their game and kind of analyze what really went wrong this game. You know, maybe some strategies to learn how to fuel this urgency. Fuel this urgency is Demore is trying to command his players to have more urgency. But, I mean, I think the Wreckers, they've done very well in starting strong with that strong Liam Witham press. But, I mean, we didn't see it much in the first half. First half, it seemed pretty competitive at the start. Unlucky goals, which then led to the Wreckers playing with more urgency. And then in the second half, again, the start of the game being a little bit complacent, seeing more flat feet on the pitch with the exception of some players, and then Gabriel Duque, Ford, Lucas Alarcon. So, I mean, not the greatest showing, but it's not the end of the world either. They still have a 4-1 record.
Yeah, and maybe a goal here to give them something to cheer about and look forward to in this last game. This might be the last attack of the game. It's with Carpi, and it's just given away again.
It just about summarizes the unfortunate play from the Wreckers today. And once again, it is something that they can work on. This does not reflect the way that they can play at their true potential, at their true abilities. So it's a bit of frustration all around, but I think they will bounce back even better.
And, you know, missing your best center back this season so far due to an illness, it is very unfortunate. And with players playing out of position, it's obviously going to be hard. But some of these mistakes are very fixable, but also should not happen.
Yeah, obviously the absence of Spencer Edward St. James Girling is evident here. But this also is a little bit of a caution to maybe getting some of these other players more familiar to the center back position, as all players get injured. You do not want to rely on 2 center backs the whole season, as we see keeper spilling the ball. Owen Perry kind of getting stuck a little bit, and the ball goes out for a Staples throw-in. But yeah, you don't want too many reliance on just 2 center backs. Maybe starting to develop those players, which Coach Liam has so far done pretty well, incorporating some of the underclassmen in games. So hopefully we can see more of that in the future. As Carpy goes up, foul called.
Brendan Allen's goal will not count for those listening to with no audio. There was a foul called on Adriano Carpi. But no video. Brendan Allen, Scranton commit. I think today the refs actually are adding added time, which does not happen at any of the home games for the Wreckers. And I think it's, ooh. Staples need to build up fast here. Epstein. It's going to fall nicely to Rodriguez. He needs more options in the box. He's going to cut it back. Epstein takes a touch. Bit too wide. Stays with it, though. He did need to release there.
I think that will do it for the Stanford Black Knights. Unfortunate, definitely an unfortunate result for the Wreckers. So, yeah, I mean, game's kind of seeming to die down a little bit more. But, I mean, it would be a good sign for Wreckers to get a nice goal late here as the full-time whistle is blown, unfortunately. Final score here. Black Knights to Stanford 3, Wreckers 1. They're going to take the Wreckers are going to take their first defeat in the season, and the Stanford going to improve to 4-0 and first in the FCAC. You know, some mistakes here from the Wreckers that led to their eventual defeat. Players look a bit down on themselves, but I'm sure after talking to Coach Liam Witham and their captains, they're going to be picked right back up. Stanford look very happy and tired as they were beat down by the Wreckers all game. Yeah, I don't think the result fairly reflects the performance of both teams. I don't think the Wreckers were phenomenal, but I don't think Stanford was either, to be honest. I mean, you see these undefeated teams. It doesn't really surprise me of what Stanford have done. I mean, we've seen better from other teams. So, I mean, good result from Stanford, fair play to them, but I think Wreckers are going to come back stronger. They're going to learn how to deal with certain adversity such as this, you know, missing important players. So, I'm at a point like this, if you're the Wreckers, if you're on the Wreckers, you know, you take this time to regroup as a team and learn from certain mistakes. And I know that they'll be back stronger against Ariane Blue Wave.
Yep. And I do believe that this result will make them better, and I'm happy it came now. Instead of happening later in the season, because you have your loss now, you know what it feels like, and this happens a lot with teams. Like, I'm going to bring it back to it's a different sport, but the 2023 football team lost their very first game of the season early on, got good talk from the coaches, and then after that, they won every game of the season and went on to win the whole state championship. So, you know, I think similar things can happen here. They have the quality. They just had some unfortunate injuries and errors, which will not happen again, and I think they're going to bounce back with a big win on Saturday.
So I agree with you. If you were to lose a game, now would be the time to lose it. You have games in the FCAC, you have games in state championships when you might be going down, and it's better that it happened now because now the Wreckers are going to know how to deal with being down. So that covers up our commentary for today. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in Darien.
Once again, this is Jackson Talbot and Ludovic Jaden Paulini. We will be there in Darien, in a gantry, and with hopefully full strength back in the lineup with Spencer Edwards, St. James Grilling, returning from the bubonic plague.
Shout out Liam's brother.